The turtle that fell off the stick, the unlikely friendship. In the heart of the jungle, where the sunlight filtered through the dense canopy, a tiny turtle named Terry lived a humble life on a sun-kissed rock. His shell was a beautiful shade of green, adorned with intricate patterns that shimmered like the stars on a clear night. Terry's days were filled with the simple joys of swimming in the nearby pond, chasing after fish, and basking in the warmth of the sun. One fateful day, as Terry was basking in the sun, he lost his balance and tumbled off the rock, landing with a soft thud on the jungle floor. Dazed and disoriented, Terry struggled to right himself, but his flippers flailed wildly, and he ended up on his back, helpless. A gentle voice whispered, "Hey, little guy, need some help?" Terry's eyes fluttered open to see a kind-faced bird, Kiki, gazing down at him with concern. Her feathers were a radiant blue, and her beak was a vibrant orange, like the sunset hues. Terry's eyes widened, and he stammered, I think so. Thank you." Kiki gently grasped his shell with her beak and flipped him over. Terry wiggled his flippers, testing his mobility, and smiled. "Thanks, I'm okay." Kiki introduced herself, and they struck up a conversation. Terry learned that Kiki was a curious and adventurous bird, always exploring the jungle and discovering new wonders. As they talked, a mischievous monkey, Mango, swung by, his eyes fixed on the commotion. Mango's curiosity got the better of him, and he swung down to investigate. "Hey, Kiki, what's going on here?" His tail twitched with excitement, and his eyes sparkled like the stars. Kiki replied, "I found Terry here, and we're getting acquainted." Mango's eyes widened. "Terry? I've never seen a turtle around here before. Can I join the party?" His grin was infectious, and Terry couldn't help but smile. Terry hesitated, unsure about befriending a monkey, but Kiki's warm demeanor put him at ease. The three of them quickly discovered they had a lot in common, sharing stories and laughter as the sun began to set. As the stars began to twinkle, Kiki invited Terry to join them for dinner. Mango chimed in, "Yeah, we have a feast every night. Kiki's a master forager, and I provide the entertainment." Terry's eyes lit up, and he agreed, eager to experience the jungle's culinary delights. As they made their way to the dinner spot, Terry stumbled, his legs still a bit wakey. Mango caught him. "Whoa, Terry, easy there, buddy." Terry blushed. "Sorry, I'm still getting used to this whole walking thing." Kiki reassured him. "Don't worry, Terry, we've all been there." "Well, maybe not exactly like that, but we've all had our share of struggles." Mango added, "Yeah, and we've got your back, buddy." The jungle feast. The trio arrived at the dinner spot, a clearing filled with an array of colorful fruits and vegetables. Kiki and Mango expertly foraged, gathering a sumptuous feast. Terry's eyes widened as they presented him with a plate piled high with juicy fruits and crunchy vegetables. As they dined, they shared stories of their lives, and Terry learned about Kiki's and Mango's adventures in the jungle. Terry, in turn, shared tales of his pond, the fish he befriended, and the lessons he learned from the ancient turtles. The night air was filled with laughter and the sweet scent of ripening fruits. Terry felt a sense of belonging, as if he had finally found his place in the jungle. As they finished their meal, Kiki and Mango began to clean up, and Terry joined in, his tiny flippers moving swiftly as he helped with the chores. The three of them worked together seamlessly, a testament to their growing bond. As the night drew to a close, Kiki and Mango bid Terry a good night, and he settled into his new home, feeling grateful for the unexpected turn of events. As he drifted off to sleep, he smiled, knowing he had found true friends in the jungle. The next morning, Terry woke to the sound of chirping birds and the warmth of the sun on his shell. He stretched his neck, looking around, taking in the vibrant colors of the jungle. Kiki and Mango were already up, busy with their daily routines. Kiki noticed Terry's curious gaze and flew over. "Good morning, Terry. Ready to explore the jungle?" Terry's eyes lit up, and he nodded eagerly. Mango chimed in, "Let's go, buddy. We've got a whole jungle to show you." The jungle adventure. The three friends set off, exploring the jungle, discovering hidden waterfalls and secret gardens. They chased after butterflies, played hide-and-seek, and laughed together, their bond growing stronger with each passing moment. As they wandered, Terry realized that the jungle was full of wonders, and he was grateful to have Kiki and Mango as his guides. They showed him the ancient trees, the sparkling streams, and the majestic creatures that called the jungle home. As the sun began to set, they settled down in their favorite spot, watching the stars twinkle to life. Kiki turned to Terry. You know, Terry, we've never had a turtle in our group before. It's nice to have you around. Mango added, Yeah, you're the best thing that's happened to us since the banana bonanza. Terry chuckled, feeling grateful for his new friends. Kiki's expression turned serious. Terry, we've been thinking, we want you to be a part of our jungle family. We want you to stay with us, explore, and laugh together. Terry's eyes welled up with tears, and he nodded. I'd love to stay. I feel like I've found my home here, with you too. The three friends shared a warm hug, their bond sealed, as the stars shone brightly above, witnessing their unbreakable friendship. The wisdom of the ancient tree. As the days passed, Terry settled into his new life, learning the ways of the jungle and sharing his own wisdom with Kiki and Mango. They spent their days exploring, playing, and learning from each other. One day, Kiki had an idea. Hey guys, let's visit the ancient tree. I've heard it holds the secrets of the jungle. Mango's eyes widened. Ooh yeah. I've always wanted to meet the tree of wisdom. Terry's curiosity was piqued, and they set off towards the ancient tree. As they approached, they felt a sense of reverence, as if the tree was waiting for them. The ancient tree spoke, its voice like the rustling of leaves. Welcome, young friends. I've been expecting you. Terry, you've brought joy and wonder to your friends. Kiki, you've shown compassion and kindness. Mango, you've brought laughter and light to the jungle. The tree paused, its branches swaying gently in the breeze. Remember, true friendship is not about being together all the time, but about being there for each other, even when the path diverges. The three friends looked at each other, understanding the wisdom of the ancient tree's words. They knew that no matter where life took them, their bond would remain unbreakable. As they bid farewell to the ancient tree, Terry realized, Kiki, Mango, I think I've learned the greatest lesson of all. True friendship is about embracing our differences and celebrating our unique qualities. Kiki smiled. That's what makes life so beautiful, Terry. We're all different, yet we're all connected. Mango added, Yeah, and we've got each other's backs, no matter what. The three friends continued their journey, exploring the jungle, laughing, and sharing their wisdom, their bond growing stronger with each passing day. The test of friendship. As the seasons changed, the jungle faced a severe drought. The once luxuriant plants began to wither, and the animals struggled to find food. Kiki, Mango, and Terry worked together, searching for solutions to help their jungle home. Kiki used her bird's-eye view to scout for water sources. Mango used his agility to climb trees and fetch fruits, and Terry used his shell to carry water to the thirsty plants. Together, they worked tirelessly, their bond growing stronger with each passing day. One day, as they were searching for water, they came across a group of animals trapped in a dry well. The animals were panicked, and Terry knew they had to act fast. Without hesitation, Terry jumped into the well, and Kiki and Mango worked together to pull him up, along with the trapped animals. As they reached the surface, the animals thanked them, their eyes filled with gratitude. Terry smiled. We're friends, aren't we? We help each other out. Kiki and Mango nodded in agreement, their faces beaming with pride. As they continued their journey, they realized that their friendship was not just a source of joy, but also a beacon of hope in times of need. The jungle, too, began to heal, thanks to their efforts. The plants regained their vibrancy, and the animals began to thrive. The three friends had saved their home, and in doing so, they had strengthened their bond. As they celebrated their victory, Kiki turned to Terry and Mango. Guys, the Rainbow Bridge. As the seasons changed, the jungle was blessed with a magnificent rainbow, stretching across the sky like a vibrant bridge. Kiki, Mango, and Terry were in awe, their faces tilted upwards, basking in the beauty of the spectacle. Terry whispered, "It's like a promise, a reminder of the beauty that's always possible." Kiki nodded, "And it's a symbol of our friendship, a bond that's unbreakable." Mango grinned, "Yeah, and it's a reminder that after every storm, there's a rainbow waiting to be seen." The three friends laughed, their hearts filled with joy and wonder. As they gazed at the rainbow, they noticed a group of young animals gathered at the base of the bridge. The little ones were curious, asking questions about the rainbow, and Kiki, Mango, and Terry took turns explaining the science behind the phenomenon. Terry added, "And it's not just a rainbow, it's a reminder of the beauty of diversity. Just like the different colors come together to create something beautiful, we, as friends, come together to create something truly special." The young animals listened, wide-eyed, and Kiki, Mango, and Terry knew they were passing on a valuable lesson to the next generation. As the sun began to set, the rainbow faded, but the memory of the moment remained, etched in the hearts of the three friends. They knew that their friendship was a treasure, a rainbow bridge that connected their hearts and would endure forever. The passing of the torch. As the years went by, Kiki, Mango, and Terry grew older, but their bond remained strong. They had lived a life filled with adventure, laughter, and love, and they knew it was time to pass on the torch to the next generation. Kiki, Mango, and Terry gathered the young animals and shared their wisdom, stories, and experiences. They taught them about the importance of friendship, compassion, and kindness, and encouraged them to explore, learn, and grow. Terry smiled. "Remember, friendship is a journey, not a destination. Cherish every moment and never let go of those who bring joy to your life." The young animals listened, their eyes shining with excitement, and Kiki, Mango, and Terry knew their legacy would live on. As they stepped back, they watched as the young animals formed their own groups, exploring the jungle and forging new friendships. Kiki, Mango, and Terry smiled, knowing their work was done, the legacy of love. Kiki, Mango, and Terry settled into their favorite spot, watching the sunset and reflecting on their journey. They knew that their friendship had made a difference and that their legacy would live on. Kiki whispered, "It's not about the destination, it's about the journey." And what a journey it's been. Mango nodded, "Yeah, and we've got the memories, the laughter, and the love." Terry smiled, "And we've got each other always." The three friends shared a warm, knowing glance, their hearts full of gratitude and their spirits at peace. As the stars began to twinkle, Kiki, Mango, and Terry leaned back, their eyes closed, and their hearts filled with the joy of their unbreakable bond. The end.